This is Minister Kujanga Elia Ashe. Today is March 4th, Friday. I am back from the fundraising event with my congresswoman, Joyce Beatty of the 3rd District. This is part 2 of the 2-part video. I spoke with her when I first came into the event, and I talked with her about the Save Our Democracy movement. And I told her, I said, Joyce, because I've known her, acquainted with her for about 40 years. I said, Joyce, you know what I want. I want you to call us all to the Capitol, all the good people, all the righteous people, all the holy people, and have a big event, an emergency session of the Congressional Black Caucus, since you're the chairwoman, same as Karen Bass did in 2020 on February the 4th. I told her, I said, I've sent you about a half dozen emails explaining all of the Save Our Democracy movement parts, the Supreme Court part, the World Bank, Federal Reserve Bank part, the White House part, reparations, repatriation. I explained it to you in detail, all 3 bases: first base, political rights, voting rights; second base, economic rights; third base, social justice. The Save Our Democracy movement is the name that you were looking for in December of 2019. And I said to her that we must respond to what the insurrectionists did on January the 6th. She told me, she said, Kujanga, she said, I didn't get the emails. I said, well, I sent them to all of your official congressional email sites and to all of your people. She said, I didn't get them. And she called over a young lady named Terry and told me to send them to her and that she would get them and read them forthwith. I said, okay, I will do that. She said that they had been indicting people and sending people to jail for the insurrection on January the 6th of 2021, but that she did not really have time to call a meeting of that magnitude in the next few months. I said, well, it needs to be done before the November election, at least a few months before the November general election in 2022. I said, because sending the people to jail, Trump's people to jail, is not going to help you hold the House, nor the Senate, nor the White House in 2024. I ended the conversation by telling her that the Baptist Ministerial Alliance and all the ministers will call her to the Civic Betterment Committee meeting and interview her for the election coming up in November. That was basically our conversation. So she said she didn't get the emails. And I'm in the process of sending them to her right-hand woman right now. The event was populated by 200 or 300 people. It was a birthday party, but at the same time it was a fundraiser because she's running for re-election of this year. It is vital that we all come together at the Capitol. Bands, choirs. We will have 400 people in the auditorium, 1,000 people in 2 overflow rooms like we did on February the 4th of 2020 at the Congressional Black Caucus emergency session, but then have 1 million people outside of all cultures, all religions, all ethnic persuasions, all the righteous causes. And we will proceed to the Supreme Court building, then we will proceed to the financial district, then we'll proceed to the White House. This is what we must do in order to keep the Retrumplicans out of the House and the Senate, taking them over in November, and to hold the White House in 2024. There's a new refugee problem that's going to happen with the people from Ukraine. Of course, they're going to accept them here in America, but what about the Haitians? That's another part of the Save Our Democracy movement. I told my congresswoman that before Dr. King was murdered, he was planning such an event to get the Congress to cut the check. But not only the Congress, but the financial district, the Federal Reserve Bank and the World Bank, which are privately owned institutions. This is Minister Kujenga Eliashe giving you a report on this Friday, March 4th, 2022, from Columbus, Ohio. The Save Our Democracy movement. The letters to President Biden, the letters to Congresswoman Joyce Beatty will go out again tonight. And hopefully she will respond in a favorable manner very shortly. May the Most High Yahweh, the living Elohim in Hebrew, God Almighty in English, continue to bless you and keep World War III from happening right now. Shalom, shalom.